Well, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rozi Zuhdi. I'm from B class in 6th semester, and my student number is 18, 10, 10, and 81. Okay, in this video, I'm going to present my presentation, of course, in a sociolinguistic subject by Mr. Lalu Ari Irawan as my lecturer. Okay. Okay. In my first slide, okay, there is familiar terms. Okay, in this slide, the first thing we have to do is to know about the familiar terms of the chords, because we're talking about the chords, so we have to know about the familiar term who often take out in the chords explanation, of course. Okay. in this slide, there are three attached here. The first one is monolingual. Okay, monolingual is someone who can speak only one language. Okay, only one language. Okay, and next, bilingual is someone who can speak two languages. Okay, and a multilingual is someone who speaks three or more in their daily activity. Okay, that is the familiar term that we have to know when we are talking or discussing about the codes. Okay, and then the next slide, in sociolinguistic, multilanguage or multilingual people will make a language choice that called codes. Okay, and in a code there are two types code. The first one is code switching. What is code switching? Code switching is the phenomena when there are two or more languages exist in the community, and speaker frequently switch from one language to next language. To another language. Okay, in code switching there are three types. There are three types of code switching. The first one is intransential. Okay, intransential is a phenomena to switch, two language in one sentence. Okay, for the example, beginilah aku. I am a kind person, I'm a polite, I'm humble, and so on. Okay, that was the example of intransential, because there is two languages, okay, Indonesian and in English in one sentence. Alright, okay. Next to intersensual code switching. Intersensual code switching is a phenomena to switch one language to another language, one sentence to another sentence. That's Okay, for the example, okay, did you know yesterday I went to school? Di tengah jalan aku bertemu sama nenek-nenek yang hendak menyeberang jalan dan dia tertabrak mobil. Okay, that was the example. It means that there is a one sentence in another language and second sentence to another language. Okay, it means that there are two languages in two sentences, Indonesian and English. Okay, that's named intrasensual code switching. Okay, in the next is, or the last types of code switching is extrasensual code switching. Okay, what does it mean? Extrasensual is type of code switching who it happened in U-turns or in interjection. So there are two languages here. It remains there are two languages. It can be Indonesian or English, Japanese or Malaysian, and so on. Okay, Okay, for the example, we concern in interjection or U-turns. Watch out, kepalamu. Okay, for that example, we have two languages, Indonesian and English. Okay, and we have interjection or U-turns. Okay, watch out, and kepalamu in Indonesian. Okay, yeah, I think that is clear. Okay, and then another type of quotes, we have quote missings. It happened when speaker mix between mother tongue to another language. Me, Rozi, I have a Sasakness as my mother tongue. Okay, and another language. It can be Indonesian or it can be English and so on. Okay, it's same with code switching. Code mixing have three types also. Okay, the first is insertion. Okay, insertion in here is a process that we borrowing a language that we usually use in our daily activity. Okay, for the example, ibu bapak saya selalu mensupport saya. Okay, that is a support is actually from English, alright, but we borrow that word into our daily activity or our tools in communication every day in our daily activity. Okay, that word we borrow from English and we put into our daily activity in Indonesian. Okay, that's clear. Okay, second is alternation. Okay, alternation is a code of Indonesian and English between clauses. Okay, Indonesian and English between clause in sentence. Okay, for the example, okay, we have to concern that alternation is a clause, Indonesian and English clause. Okay, for the example, rencananya aku akan mengambil studi bahasa Inggris and focus on language art or sociolinguistic or speaking skill. Okay, that is a clause. All right, we have Indonesian and English. Okay, the last types is congruent lexicalization. Okay, congruent lexicalization is, okay, it's like our language is encouraged by the dialect, or by the dialect it means that it sometimes conduct or occurred in people who have their parents from foreigner, okay, or foreigner, or we can also we usually say or call it blasteran. Okay, it push or it encourage a person or a people who speak another language by their dialect. Okay, maybe that's all the video from me, and I do apologize, Mr. and my audience for mistake. Yes, of course I did some many mistake in this video, and feeling free for comments, criticize, because I do need that much. Okay, maybe that's all from my video. Hopefully that I can fix my task right now, sir. Okay, thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.